because it's controlled. There's no money exchange. They can't rip me off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where are you talking about? Who's going on a trip?
Madonna.
I'm going to Europe next year.
Shut the front door.
I'm excited.
Where are you going?
It's never going to happen though.
Go ahead and tell us that you're going this year.
Scotland, England. I'm going for 3 weeks.
Wow.
So but we're going to go to
And
Denmark
that's the way to do
and
it.
Switzerland.
Like we only gone a week at a time, and it's way better if you stay.
Yeah. We might actually come back.
Oh, no.
Just you and Dwight?
I might die.
You going with the boys? Oh, there's Katie. Katie, you're on the big screen. I was like, look how excited Donna is to see me.
No, she can't see me.
Here, because that's what she can see is in the corner. I could try and figure out how to switch the camera. Let me see if I can do that. So that everyone can see. I don't know how to do that.
Got a Hawaiian person right here.
It's too much. Can you hear me, Katie? Okay, good. Okay, I got to figure out one more thing here, and then let's see. I'm glad I have Molly here, so if I screw this up, then she can help me. I don't even know what that is. What is that? See why it's so good you're here?
Did you share you got to share your
Yes.
presentation. But then, once you do that,
Oh, do I need to change my?
so did you?
Yep, I gotta change my share screen.
Brothers. You did get a little
Wait,
time.
oh, right here. Okay, let's try this again.
Yeah,
By the-
share, and then wait, before you share it, click on
Now,
that,
what am I doing this for?
because it looks like you're standing like you're,
Oh,
and
okay.
then click on your, did you need to include system audio? It's okay, you can just do it on the other screen.
I can't do it.
Yeah, haven't you heard me say this before? Like,
Oh, yeah.
and then you
That's
just-
right.
Oh, crap, I missed it. Boop. There you go. So
That's right.
now, what they're seeing is you kind of like on top of the thing.
Well, lucky them.
Then come
Okay,
on.
where did mouse go?
Okay, now you can do it the way I always do it, is I pop this back up so you can see,
Yes.
and then hopefully they're seeing. Are you guys seeing it with black behind her, or are you seeing the PowerPoint?
Black.
Black?
Yeah.
That's not good. Why isn't it showing the right stuff?
But I
Maybe
see
still
the
loading.
PowerPoint
Oh.
still, but I'm on my
You are
phone.
seeing the PowerPoint behind her,
Yeah,
or
but
black?
it's just not behind you. I see the PowerPoint and you're to the
side.
side of the PowerPoint.
Okay. So you're seeing it through the camera, not like a green screen experience.
Huh. Maybe your computer can't handle it.
Yeah,
It
because
might-
behind you is just black, so your background's black, but I can still see the PowerPoint over to the side, as if you're sharing your screen.
Oh, well. There you go.
Now you can see the office.
Yep.
All right.
And you can see the screen.
Yeah.
The PowerPoint.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay.
I'm
Yay!
bummed that didn't work.
I know, we're gonna have to figure this out. There's so many technical difficulties. Okay, I'm gonna turn this, I'm gonna take off my background. And then I'm gonna show you guys who aren't here. I'm gonna show you all the people who are here. But I don't have wheels on my new stand, so here I am. This is awkward. All right, everybody, say hi. Look, we have people here. It's so nice. Okay, all right, let's get started
That
now.
was the saddest hey I've ever heard in
Wasn't
my
that?
life.
I think you're right, Katie. Will you call them all out on that? All right, everybody, say
Yeah, that-
hello to our friends joining us online.
Hello.
Yo, we got to do it bigger.
There we
Say hello to our friends joining us online. Was that better?
Much better. That was
Okay,
much better.
Good. All right, here we go. This is only our second time. You know, when you get on camera, you're like, look at my hair, look at my outfit. Super awkward. Okay. All right, here we go. We close out of this. Okay. Lots and lots of good stuff today. And we're excited to have Molly here with us. And she's going to talk a little bit about design concierge. Okay, I've got to figure out how to put this. Okay. I got this. So, hello, Erica just walked in. Okay, so welcome to everybody. We have one new person here with us today. We have Mike Gooch here with us. Say hi to Mike, everybody. Wow, we are all so energetic today. Hi, Mike. Gosh, welcome to Coldwell Banker. Mike joins us from another company here in the Valley, but most recently was doing, well, not most recently. Most recently he was here in the Valley, but comes from California and was doing commercial real estate. And he's got two awesome listings we're going to have him tell us about here in a minute. So, all right, children. What's the Boy Scout sign? Is this Boy Scouts? Shh. Shh. All right, here we go. Back to my presentation. Why, Molly, why won't it let me, if I just hit my, oh, it's gonna work anyway. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's working. First, we are going to go through our new listings. So if you are here and your listing is up here and you want to tell us a little bit about it, or if you have a new listing that's coming up, then this is going to be your chance. Mike, this is yours. This one's in backup status.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So are you still looking for a backup offer, or do you have one?
They're open-minded to it. You know, this buyer does seem real, but they do have to sell their home in Salt Lake before transacting on it. So owner wants.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So if you've got someone that wants a gorgeous home in Midway, call Mike and you can get backup status.
I know one that's cheaper.
Ouch.
Sorry, he's like playing, you're not gonna buy another home, he's gotta sell this one so they can purchase the other one.
Oh, that's funny, Katie. That's hilarious. Katie's dying here.
That was
Okay.
Donna, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I have to turn this up so everyone can hear Katie's commentary. I'm sure it'll be priceless. Okay, this one is still available, right, Mike? He just put food in his mouth too. That's
sorry.
We have just made it so awkward for him today.
So this one's nice because it has a second parcel on it as well. It could be developed on 0.35 acres right in front of it. It's a huge grassy lot in front of it, and then you have a golf course behind you, and no neighbors on the right-hand side. So it's a little dated. It's more the cabin vibe, but if you have the vision and want to build your kids a house on it as well, it could be.
Do you live over there, Mike?
No, I'm over in Provo.
You're just badass.
Now that's a good welcome. Being told you're badass, right?
6 million in escrow.
Any day, right? Joey Hughes, this one's a little fixer-upper, but backs up to a golf course. I don't know. Your summer home guy might want that one. So call Mike. Okay, this one is Angie Barker's, and it is under contract.
Yeah, it went under contract like in a day.
It
Wow.
was so cute though.
It was.
Yeah, but it's out in Lewiston. It's like 2.5 hours from here.
That's right. And you're going to make 5 full cents on it after you pay for your gas and your time, right? Okay. Also listed by Angie Barker and also under contract. Cute little condo in Provo. And if you thought there was nothing for sale under 350, you're wrong. Look at that. You can get 940 square feet for $238,000. All bets are off, people. All right, Kyler, this one's not under contract yet, right? Okay, this one just listed on Friday. Syracuse, 525, 2,700 square feet. And Karen Curtis, 1,050,000 in Highland. Karen, are you on the call? I don't see Karen. Okay, if she jumps on, she can tell us about it later. Cindy Pennington.
Alicia, I did the open house there on the weekend.
Tell us all about it.
Let me step out here so it's more, but it's beautiful. You're buying more of the property because it has like a creek going across the back, a swimming pool, these huge mature trees. It's almost an acre. It's 0.68. And the house is nice. Like you could move in, but it's definitely a little bit dated. So it needs to be updated. But it's a beautiful property, super exclusive little HOA community. Really, really, really super nice.
Awesome. Okay, thanks. That's Kitty Palazzola, by the way, for those of you who can't see her. I get the pleasure of seeing her. So, all right. Thanks, Kitty. All right, Cindy Pennington, do you want to tell us about your listing?
Guys, this is such a great property. In Lake Farms, everyone wants to live in. And it has 4 bedroom, 4.5 baths, so basically every bedroom has its own ensuite. It is the mountain, big timber, stone, on an acre, big trees. It's just magical.
Awesome.
And we're doing an open house there and at the house a mile down the road, that's the modern, on Horse Thief tomorrow morning from 10 to 12. I'd love for agents
I'm going.
to come. And Alicia's taking you all to Beljar afterwards.
I want to go to Beljar so badly.
So.
I want a noodle bench.
Tomorrow morning.
Awesome. Okay, it looks adorable. And who doesn't want to live in Midway or Heber? I do.
Mexican food restaurant in Heber.
Is it the one on the corner? By
Um,
Neaters? Where
I
is
wish I knew. It's on like the main street.
it? Mhm.
I'll have to look it up. I'll tell you. It is the best.
And she is a connoisseur of Mexican food.
Yes, I am.
If you go out with Adana, you go out for Mexican food, and she knows the good places. And she has a much tougher palate than I do. I can't eat the salsas she likes. Okay, here's one for Carrie Dye in Riverton. That one is also under contract. Another one for Carrie under contract in Spanish Fork. Ahmed has this gem in Sandy, and I don't think Ahmed's on our call, but you can check that one out, 769.
He's doing the open house this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Open house this weekend. Okay. All right. Those are all of our new listings. We want to welcome Adam Teofilo. Is that how we say it? Teofilo? We think that's how we say it. Brand new agent. Adam is brand new. He's in Journey to Mastery. Sarah, are you laughing at how Yukon I am? She and I are both very white from Utah. I have no accent, no ability to speak foreign languages. So welcome to Adam. If you see him, deer in the headlights, here around the office, reach out to him. We're really excited to welcome him. Okay, just a reminder, we had a ton of listings today, so that's fantastic. But we do have our goal of just one more. So hopefully everybody has made a commitment to get just one more listing than you had last year. We want everyone in the company to get just one more. So we've got our commitment sheets over here, we've got our tracker, and so far we're doing great. And we've got a lot of people who have hit their mark, and we will go over those next week, the people who have reached their goal already. But just a reminder, listings help us control our income, right? It might not feel that way right now, but you all have seen the buyer agent commissions that are out there. And we actually did a little bit of research to see how we were faring in Utah County as opposed to our other offices. And I don't think any of you will be surprised to know that our average buyer agent commission was almost 0.5% lower than the other offices north of here. So in Salt Lake, they're at about 2.8 is their average BAC. Park City, they don't even discount. It's not like, not even a question up
I've
there.
noticed luxury homes are never less than 3%.
If they list with Homey.
It's like,
Yeah.
if school can pay 60 grand, you can pay 10. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought it was very interesting. Like when we have these conversations about agents discounting their BAC or discounting on the listing side, in Park City, it's not a conversation. They don't, but here it is a conversation we're having every single day. So Salt Lake was 2.79%. Some of the other offices were, all the other offices were really between 2.49 and 2.8. We were at 2.19. So yes, Angie.
What is the difference with, like, are people in Salt Lake not arguing for, like, the client's not trying to say, well, we'll go with Homey or something like that?
Yeah,
What's the
cultural.
difference that's happening
Yeah.
in Utah County versus everywhere else? Why are we still having to fight?
It's a
for
good
that?
question. I think Skylar hit the nail on the head. I hate to say it, but I think it's cultural. I think a lot of it, I think we live in a community where it's, I can do it myself and I can do it for less. If I can get a deal, I'll get a deal. And Homey knew that, and they've been advertising down here far longer than they ever were in Salt Lake and even Davis County. Like Davis County, they hit even after they hit Salt Lake. So we got it, and I was going to managers meetings saying, hey, we got this new competitor, and everyone's like, what's the big deal? They're not going to be a threat. It's no big deal. But it has changed the landscape of our business down here. So I really do believe it's cultural. I think that our challenge is to find the people who are willing to pay for good service. But even the people who love us and are usually willing right now are saying, why would I give you $10,000 more when I can pay, so-and-so, and I know it's going to sell anyway. So that's a conversation we need to continue to have, is knowing what our value is, what we bring to the table, making sure that we feel confident in telling our seller, yes, you should list with me, and yes, you should pay a full commission, because here's everything I'm going to do for you. And at the end of the day, it's not just about getting it under contract, which is important. We want to get it under contract for the highest price with most qualified buyer, but it is also about seeing it all the way through to closing. And my ability as an agent will get you all the way to the end with top dollar, because anybody can get an offer right now, right? We all know that. So it's what else do I bring to the table? So I know it's a challenge. I know it's a bad year for us to have a just one more listing initiative because our listings are lower than what they have been. But I think it's good for us to keep that top of mind. And that is the best way for us to control our income, is to get those listings, because we're not subject to the bad BACs that are out
Right
there.
now, they're pushing all their home loans right now. That's their big thing.
I
So
know.
Yeah.
the good thing
Leave
is,
that, yeah, let them do that.
well, the good thing about that is that they're basically over all of their, signs. They've got home loans. And so like the whole state, $10,000, they've actually covered it up with their other signs
Yes.
for home loans. I'm like, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
great.
I-
Home loans, push your home loans. That's
Let the
what
mortgage people. hate
Exactly,
you.
exactly, like they.
Yeah.
It's like,
Spread the love, right?
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you guys feel it, but,
Yeah.
so.
Yes, Mike.
Maybe I'm the only one that feels this way, but I mean, our fees that we pay each year, why aren't we combating these with billboards ourselves, saying like, we try to actually,
Because they're considered agents, so we can't bash another broker.
well, they discreetly bash us. so
Yes.
we discreetly
They
bash
did
them.
fine.
We tried, we
They
tried.
did fine.
And then they all became agents, and then they changed their billboards to combat what we were saying, because all of so UAR, what's that?
Yeah, the board went out.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did. And they did this whole hire a realtor, hire an actual agent, because when homies started, they weren't, and now they all are. So, yeah, it's been, but we all ask the same question.
I'm like, I see
It's a
so
great
many
question.
advertisements, but I see like a bus, maybe. with
Mhm.
Put the sign on it.
Mhm.
What we can do when we have thousands of realtors paying.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars each year.
Yes, that's a good question. You should join a committee at the board.
Shy.
You should. Yeah, because everyone's frustrated with it. It is changing our industry. I think we all thought they'd go away because they all have before, the people who thought they were going to disrupt, but they're still here. And it's been what, 5 years? They're breaking into Arizona and Idaho and Nevada. So, yeah, so we have to, but that's one of the reasons too, we're trying so hard to hold on to our 3% BAC, because, and I know it's hard, I know it is, and I know there's situations where we just can't, but, that's why, because once look at, we've already gone 2 years ago, our BAC was 2.75, 2.69, and now we're all the way down to 2.19. So it's heartbreaking. So I know you guys work your cans off. So, all right, let's talk about a happier subject, shall we? Whoops. Okay, here's our updated, I went right by it. Here's our listing concierge. What was that last slide?
It's the front of the brochures.
Oh, okay. So we're okay. Okay, so I just wanted to remind everybody that we have the new bronze package that's $99. So remember, every listing you get is an opportunity for you to market yourself. And that's how we should look at this opportunity. And that's why we have listing concierge. If you remember the 3 reasons we have it, it's to help you win the listing every time, to help you stop negotiating your commission and turn 1 listing into 3. So it's all about marketing you. So the bronze package is all the digital package, right? It's none of the print. It does come with a flyer that we can print out here in the office, but it's all the digital. So you get the online ads, you get the website, all of that, right, Molly? Am I saying that right? Okay. And if you've already paid for your own photography, you still get the $50 credit.
Yeah.
So then you get all the digital for $49. So
If you're ever thinking about doing more online advertisement, it's actually cheaper to just buy another bronze package, even if you already have the listing. If you already have the photos, but then it's $50 for 10 days of online advertising. You couldn't do that on Facebook, and this goes everywhere. So
yeah,
that's my tip. If you ever want to do more online advertising,
Yeah.
buy a bronze package and do the photos, you already have them, so $50.
Yeah, $50 for a couple of weeks of online advertising.
Now they're getting one of them.
Do you have this digitally somewhere that you send out like that where they all bring up? Okay.
It's on deck.
Isn't it? I can't
Yeah.
find it. I'm like,
No, it's
If
not-
you just click on listing concierge,
oh, great.
Yeah.
just go right in there and it will show you everything that's on the packages. Yeah.
I've never seen it like this.
This is
Yeah.
brand new. This is the first time I've seen this
Well, yeah,
one too.
'cause I'm like, normally I see them separately, but it's nice to actually see them all.
Yeah, this is, if
Yeah.
you search agent guide, listing
Agent guide.
concierge, that's what you're gonna find. We usually have a print version of this. We'll
Yeah.
have some more in the offices soon, but
Yeah, with the updated ones.
with the update,
Yeah.
we kind of stop ordering them for a
Yeah.
while.
Awesome. Yeah, so do the listing concierge. If all you're doing is the digital package, do it. Okay. Are these just samples? I can't see any of my notes now, Molly. Okay, digital lead generator. I don't know what is going on with my computer. I don't know. I can't see any of my notes. Okay, digital lead generator. This is part of what listing concierge does. This is the digital side.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's what Molly was talking about. And they're going to have some upcoming classes. And here are the dates. So today at 9 o'clock. So you've already missed today's.
Okay.
So don't sign up for
How
today.
did you miss that?
I know. So all the rest, June 16th, 24th, and July 1st. You actually get leads on every one of your home spotter ads that runs. The challenge is that most of us don't know where those leads are and what to do with them. And so this training will address that. So I encourage all of you to sign up and learn how to maximize those digital leads that your listing concierge is generating for you. Yes, Henry.
So that's not 4 of the same classes, that's 4 different.
No, that's for the same
Same
class.
class, same class.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I mean, that's not like June 8th is 1, June 16th is 2.
All the same content, in all of them. Yep.
That's,
Yeah.
Not a series.
Just lots
Yeah,
of options.
right. Not a series.
Yeah, serious.
Yep, there you go. Sign up in Sales Pro. Okay. All right. And I think we are going to skip through that because we have Molly. So Molly is here today and she is going to talk to us about a little known program that we have at Coldwell Banker called Design Concierge, which can help you with your own personal branding. So I'm going to turn the time over to Molly.
Great.
So come on up, Molly.
Come up. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I want you to come up. I want somebody else on screen. And then you can see yourself right there.
Hello, how's it going? So let me see what they got written down here for us. Yep, good numbers. I'll let you guys read those on your own. So yeah, Design Concierge is our, I guess I should stay in frame, sorry. This is hard. So Design Concierge is our, think of them like your on-call designers, right? So you can see down at the bottom is kind of showing you, hey, here's what agencies will charge hourly. That's pretty fair, I would say. Depends on who you're charging, depends on how good they are, but somewhere between 100 and 200 per hour. When you go through Design Concierge, it's about $50 an hour for each thing that you charge, or hiring them for. What you do though is when you're on your desk, you can actually click right into the Design Concierge area and check out all of the different design options available. So I kind of phrase it like that versus just saying, hey, go in there and start a project or whatever. I personally like to look at other people's stuff first before I just go off on a project. So that's one of the things that I really recommend, even if you're kind of like, I don't know if I really need to hire a designer to do, a new logo for me or a new postcard or whatever. Go in there and like see what they've done for other agents and see, ooh, maybe I do need an advertisement made for, the magazine that I'm always printing. And I guess I kind of do just put something together. Maybe I want something more professional. Their goal really is to make all of your marketing look seamless across all of your platforms. So they have, like, you've probably heard us talk about like the disruptor package and the influencer package or something like that, I think it's called. And that is a bunch of the different design pieces put together in a package so that you can easily go between each of them and be like, okay, I need a social media part. I need I need a new logo. I need a new business card. I need all these things all at once. That's how that works. So when you're on there, if you're like, what is the difference between this package and this other thing? Some of them they group everything together and then you can just get everything going at once, or you can kind of piece it out in different pieces. So if you just need a new business card, for example, and you went on Express Docs and you're like, I'm not feeling any of these, not my style, not my thing. I want someone to make it from scratch. That's when you look at Design Concierge. That's when you look at them and be like, all right, I need someone to help me out with this. there's two different tracks when you're in Design Concierge, which is very helpful. One of them is the custom piece. That's kind of what I've already been talking about. Like I have an idea in my head. I know what I want to put. I always make the joke of I have a logo that I've been sketching in my notebook since I was 5 years old. This is what I want it to be. I need this made. That's when you go with the custom option. If you're like, look, I don't really care what my logo is as much as I just want it to have a key on it. I want my name in it. And yeah, that sounds good. That's when you can go with the semi-custom option. So what it does is it has a bunch of examples that you can choose from. You click on your example, type in your name, you can change up the colors, whichever you like, and then it goes to a professional designer who renders all that for you. So there's not that kind of in-between step of going back and forth with a designer trying to figure out exactly what you want. If that makes any sense. I feel like we have a slide after this.
Probably there's 4 or 5 of them.
Oh my gosh, I probably talked through. Okay, well, there you go. Why do you want to use Design Concierge? Because you want everything to look consistent. If you don't use Design Concierge, my thing is still make everything look consistent. These people are going to make it a lot easier for you because you can do it all from one place. They're going to keep all your stuff on record and everything. But even if you're not going to use them, please make your stuff look consistent. You'll notice like we've been trying really hard to get all the Coldwell Banker logos looking correct, right? And doesn't it feel more cohesive as a company when you go in and you see the same logo everywhere? Your marketing should be exactly the same, right? When someone picks up a postcard from you, they should see the same headshot, they should see the same logos, they should see the same, feel to it. Anyway, that's just me on my high horse here. I'll jump down for a second. Oh, wow, they have this whole thing. I should have been paying attention in our meeting. Now I feel bad. Don't tell John. Everyone keep this in on the DL. This is all I've already said though. Align with our brand standards. I will point this out. Nice thing about hiring a designer who's already with the company, you don't have to know any of the brand standards ahead of time because they're going to do it for you. So they'll put the right disclaimers on there. They'll make sure you're not breaking fair housing laws. Huge plus there. If for whatever reason, again, you don't go with somebody in Design Concierge and you do need any of the information, reach out to me and I can help you with that. But yeah, that is kind of a nice little bit there. You don't have to babysit a designer and be like, okay, now remember, you have to make the Coldwell Banker logo the same size as my logo or else Molly's going to yell at me. And I will find you and I will make a snide comment. And that's not fun for anybody. It is super easy to use. I will say the tough part, they've updated actually again since last time I was in there, which is great because every time an agent uses it, they find something that they don't like about it and then they make a comment and then they change it. So yay, keep making comments on all the products, you guys. They really take that very much to heart. One thing I will say that can be a little tough with Design Concierge, which I'm probably not supposed to be talking about right now, but you guys know I'm a straight shooter. I'm just going to tell you how it is. One of the tough things is if you do go with something like one of those big packages, right? You want to get everything done. You want to do your business cards, your website, your everything. It does make you like fill that all out in one sitting. And that can be really overwhelming. It can be overwhelming if you're just answering questions about a business card or just about your logo. So I really recommend sitting down, scheduling out an hour for yourself and make that your marketing time and really write down your ideas. Really, I'm happy to meet with you too. If you want to like sit with me and write down ideas, I'm so happy to do that with you as well. But really start like thinking about it before you even place an order with something like Design Concierge or any designer. Really think about what is my vision? What colors am I going to like? Is it going to clash with the Coldwell Banker branding completely? Like that's something to think about. So that will take off a lot of the time that you would have spent otherwise. Because if you do it while you're doing the questionnaire, it's so overwhelming. I've seen so many agents get stuck just in the process. Oh, cool. All right. Well, there you go. These are the packages that I was talking about. So that's nice that those are in there. So this is your essentials one. So you can see it's just got a custom logo, a new email signature with your custom logo in there, and then these social media headers, which are really cool. It shows them using for like your Facebook header at the top, or you can use it for your Instagram or whatever you want to use it for, LinkedIn. But also they work as email headers, which I never would have thought to do until I saw this, but you can have this nice banner at the top of all your emails using your email signature. So every time you write a new email, put this fancy banner at the top and you can type out your message and then you have your nice email signature. It's like, wow, that is high class email stuff. You're never going to receive an email from me that fancy, unfortunately. But, maybe if I have some free time, I'll make something. In the middle, this is kind of where I see a lot of people going. This has got your custom logo, your business card, your bio. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. They also write copy. A lot of people come to me and they're like, Molly, read my bio. And I always tell people, if you've never talked to me, I said, I am a terrible copywriter. I can't spell. Everything sounds good to me. I don't know what's happening. So if you do want to have somebody write a bio for you, it's a long bio. They give you a couple pages, like you can go on for a while. So that one has, you know, same things as the other one, but it also has the bio copy and a business card. And then finally is the disruptor, which I think weirdly enough, most of our agents end up doing this one, which I think this is where it gets overwhelming. This is what I was talking about before. When you go in to do this one right here, it is extremely overwhelming. So just know you do get all these pieces, everything still looks super cohesive, but it does require you to answer a lot of questions. So just be mentally prepared for that one. But it is really, really cool. You can make literally everything you've touched ever look exactly how you want it to look. That was a lot of preamble for that, I feel like. But then we also have the semi-custom options. Like I said, if you just want a new logo and you're like, I don't care too much about what it looks like, I just want a new logo. Semi-custom is probably gonna be the one for you, and you can see pretty affordable on the semi-custom pieces. These are flat rates, they don't have a range. It's just, you know, you pay $50 and we'll make you a social media header. There you go, you're done. Or, you know, $80 and you got a new logo right there. So all of this can be, like I said, you can look at all the different examples. You can actually go through and start working on these. It won't make you pay until you get to the very end. So if you want to check it out, you can just go on to Design Concierge and get going in there. Their turnaround is really quick, I would say, for the most. Well, oh Jesus, I didn't realize we're gonna have everything in here.
You don't have to go.
There you go. Like I already said, $50 an hour. There's your prices right there. It's cheaper than what I would charge personally, but that's me. And then this is what I was trying to get to. This brochure right here is going to be inside of Design Concierge. So that's why I keep saying, go look at their examples. When you're in there, it's going to be on the bottom left. It's going to say like portfolio or brochure. They may have changed the name. That's the best place to start and look at what they can do. So again, lots of preamble for that, but that's the gist of it. There's a class in Sales Pro if you want to check it out. It's, I guess, the first Wednesday of every month. I did not know that. Now we all know that. Isn't that exciting? And they also have support hours. So if you do want to give them a call, they don't always answer, if I remember correctly, but they will call you back. So if you want to talk to somebody and be like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this project. Is this even possible? You can always ask them via email or phone call. I'm also happy to, you know, try if you guys want me to answer any questions. So there you go. I think that's it. Yep. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
That was a lot. Sorry.
Thanks, Molly.
Yep.
Because you did it. Because you did it.
So much.
I think having a whole brand looking like a professional, looking like this is your business and not your hobby is part of being able to get a higher commission, right? If people, I literally had people say to me multiple times, oh, you still do real estate? I thought it was just a hobby.
Yeah.
And I thought, my gosh, are you kidding me? Like, this was years ago before you could post things on social media and kind of always be there and present. But I think this is a really easy and inexpensive way to really let people know you're a professional. So, oh, that was about CV Refer. There we go, CV Refer. Don't forget, we have a new tile. It's way, 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 way easier to put a referral, an outgoing referral through Coldwell Banker. And there are some areas where they don't have agents. They'll help you find an agent in those areas. So you just go on to CV Refer on my CV desk and place the referral. It asks you a couple questions, walks you right through. You don't have to fill out that whole form that we used to have that was kind of clunky. So that's all new and updated.
Wait. So I want to refer someone to Florida.
Mhm.
I put it in, I get a referral fee.
Yep.
It's the, I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, like, because it's a new program that like.
Yeah. It's the same program. It's just an easier way to place the referral.
Okay.
So it's the same outgoing referral program. And it will pull up right there while you're filling out the form. It'll pull up 3 or 4 names now, and you can link to their websites.
Are they going to see my picture and her picture and like, how does that work?
Once they make the referral, I'm sure that they
No,
probably
like,
will. Yeah, there's
Are we being referred?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, the agents in the referral network are most of the time, they're relocation agents. So our reload agents are the ones who are getting these leads. Unless you make a connection with somebody specifically and you want to place the lead with them, then
Okay.
you can do that also. So, but the agents that are on the website, my understanding is they're relo agents. So, okay, and this is just a sampling of some of the Real Vitalize information that you can use as marketing pieces. There are things to take out when you're door knocking. There are social media pieces, and there are also postcards. So if you're looking for brand or marketing opportunities, this could be a great one, along with our Real Sure, which we rolled out a couple weeks ago, which is our iBuyer program. So there are some great pieces. If you want to know more, grab Molly or grab me or grab Michelle, and we can walk you through it. Okay, Revitalize, we've already talked about that. Okay, guaranteed rate. Is guaranteed rate here? Who's here? Hi, John. Come on down.
2 weeks of COVID.
Oh, yeah, your whole office got wiped out, right?
The entire office.
Yeah.
Good old Caldwell Banker Realtor took us off.
Did you have COVID or no?
Oh, yes, we all did. We had to, all of us had to go home. So we only came back yesterday. So I've still got a bit of a brain fog, so I apologize.
So if he says something weird, forgive him.
Yeah, so, once again, I know we're trying to get the activities up. I saw your emails yesterday.
Yes.
As far as some activities this summer, please remember the big thing I'm seeing still is that we're seeing tons of offers over asking price. If you guys can get in with your loan officer and get that Red Arrow Express pre-approval, that basically is a complete underwrite on your client with a TBD, a to be determined property address, but it has a purchase price. You have their documentation, their pay stubs, their tax returns, their bank statements. It's literally almost the equivalent of a cash offer. So it is powerful. I have had a couple realtors say, what's this prequal? Because we asked them to call us. And just know that that's been the big kicker is we said, hey, this has been through underwriting. This is fully approved. We have all the documentation. We have everything ready. This is as close as I can get to a cash offer as possible. And so just know that that's free. That's something we can do before we pre-qualify. I mean, we put it up right up front. Once there's an offer in, you can't do that. Obviously, it's already going forward. But know that that's the one thing I really am seeing a lot of people saying, hey, how do we make our offer better? Because I mean, yeah, there's cash over appraisal, there's this, that. But the reality is, as a realtor and as a lender, you just want to know the loan's going to close. You don't want a surprise a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I mean, I just got one decline right now. I just got the home inspection with the meth pipe in the, I just got the pictures like,
wow,
cancel this one, John. Here's pictures.
Couldn't even hide the meth
in
equipment,
the
huh?
tool chest box from yesterday's inspection. So, it's just, I mean, stuff like that you can't deal with, but just know that that's a great way to show what is it doing.
Good way to get your money back.
Planned it.
I got a lovely picture on my phone. I just got it. I was having a good laugh. I'm like, all right. 8 days is the law. 8 to 10 days typical, if you can get it. The other thing is on appraisals, they are trying to revamp appraisals, guys. We've had lots of issues, not just us, but everybody. Appraisers are just slow. They will do, for $200-300, which we're trying to throw on the front of these now so we get the appraisals done in less than a week. But the great thing with Guaranteed Rate Affinity is you can turn in your full file into underwriting without an appraisal and have a full approval. So when the appraisal comes, that's your condition. And that's not even the Red Arrow. That's just a regular loan. I can have it turned in within a few days, have my full approval. And by the time the appraisal gets back, I already have final conditions. I'm ready to basically close as long as that appraisal's good.
Mhm.
But know that Red Arrow Express, to me, that's a huge advantage for you guys in that the deal is done.
Yeah.
That big thing we still have is assets. Where's all this extra money coming from? Making sure we have seasoning. You have that all done up front. It just takes away some of that stress.
Yeah.
So, just makes it more powerful. We always say, please have them call us.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many realtors after 20 plus years of doing this that I know personally, or Clay knows, or Christian knows, and they'll call and say, John, just tell us about the person. You'd be surprised how many times I can promise you they take the offer because they know we're doing the loan and they know it's going to close. That's really all they care about.
Yeah.
So, if there's anything we can do for you, like I said, the whole office is only getting back yesterday, so it's been kind of a blur. But, let us know how we can help you. We want to do some fun activities this summer. And everybody's here. There's people downstairs. If somebody's busy in here with Christian or somebody else, know that we're downstairs too. I mean, we're here to help you guys be successful. And I'm not seeing any slowdown. I mean, Clay and I did almost $5 million in refis and purchases last month. That's our second biggest.
Wow.
I mean, it's just a lot of business. And things are going up and up and up. So make your money.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. There's cool guaranteed rate swag over here if anybody wants to
Christian
take
always has
anything. Christian always has presents for us. And no, they are literally up for grabs. And mark your calendars because I think we decided on Friday, the 25th for an Orem office guaranteed rate hike. So we're gonna go in the morning, Friday in the morning, and we'll have yummy treats afterwards. It will be a hike for people of all levels because I will be going. And I am not fast.
We're not doing so.
So we are not hiking tip together. Maybe we should make a goal. Yes, this will be a hike for all levels. It will be really fun, just a chance to get out, be together, take a break, enjoy the world. So hopefully you guys will come. So put that on your calendar, June 25th. All right. Ty Watson, and let's see, I don't know. I was told that we could have technical difficulties. So you people at home, tell me if you can hear the sound when it starts.
Good morning, Ty Watson with American Home Shield. And today I wanted to remind you all, or perhaps inform you all, that American Home Shield does not charge extra for multiple systems in a home. So let's say that there are 2 air conditioners, 2 furnaces.
Whoops. It's not working.
What's your mouse?
That's what I'm wondering. Where the heck is my mouse? Oh, there. Okay. Okay.
Where's your mouse?
I don't know. It's here on this screen. There we go. Okay, here we go. The mouse was lost. Here we go. Sorry, Ty. Come on.
2 water heaters, maybe 2 ovens, multiple sets of washer dryers. We cover those all at no additional charge. They're just covered in the policy when you choose the Shield Plus or Shield Complete. So take that into consideration when you're comparing policies, and know that I'm always here as a resource and happy to be of assistance to you and your clients. Thanks, and make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Okay, sorry about that. My bad. And just so you know, we do have a Religgy insurance company. This is kind of a just get to know your partners thing that they want us to make sure we're doing. You can call their 800 number. You can get a bid on all of your policies. But we do have one under the Religgy umbrella. Okay, coaching to confidence. My deals, Michelle. Tell us what My Deals is. Again, remind everybody.
Okay, My Deals is your.
Here, come stand up here so the people at home can see you and hear you.
There we go. Okay, so the My Deals is the information sheet that you fill out that has your listing information, your buy information, and we're doing gift card giveaways. Targets what we have today. For those who fill them out, you have 4 or 5 days. 4 days to fill it out from when you go under contract, whether it's a list and not like the buyer, but when you sign the contract with your listing or with your buyers. Okay, so we have a good list, and so I'm so super excited because there's quite a few. Jenny Etchinelli, Shelly Adams, Angie, Jen Boss, Kathy, Karen, Christy, Carrie Dye, Mike, Joey, Kyler, Helene, Sunja, Tolly, Aaron, Michelle Miller, I can't read my writing, Craig, Veronica, Ahmed, Carrie Stoddard, and Katie Wade. So
you guys, tell them the percentage of people that filled out their My Deals on time.
it was like 90%. I was so impressed. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay, I gotta get my app out, and I've got you all here. You can see.
She's just not picking favorites. She doesn't have favorites. She loves you all equally.
Spinning. Okay, Carrie Dye is the winner. Woohoo! Open your box, Carrie.
Okay, and remember, this is how we get your closing instructions ready, and this is how we know we need to help you out with your new listings. So, okay, you guys, class of the month this month is Outlist to Outlast. It actually starts, what's today? The 8th, tomorrow. So if you are wondering how, this is one of the most popular classes that they have. Students feel like they get the most value out of Outlist to Outlast. So if you are working on being a listing agent, sign up for this. It's great. And then tomorrow, oh, I almost forgot. Oh, I actually have a slide for tomorrow. Next week, we have a top producer panel, and that is terrible and I can't even, there we go. So you can register, it's June 14th from 1 to 2, and the topic is success in any market. And we're gonna hear from two of our agents from Union Heights and Ogden. And Stacy Staley's gonna tell us all about it.
Hope you're having a great sales meeting. Today, I wanted to share with you just some information in regard to the top producer panel that's coming up on June the 14th. It is next Monday at 1 o'clock, it's just an hour. I've asked Lisa Karam and Mark Huntington, both top producing agents in our Coldwell Banker family, to share with us some ideas and their best tips, best practices around thriving in any kind of market. Today, I'm going to give you a tip. And that tip is going to be on being available. No matter what the market is doing, coming across as though I'm available, I respond, I answer. When the market gets really hot and really busy, sometimes we tend to get caught up in the flow, the momentum of what's happening, and maybe we're not as available, as responsive, as attentive. And I think that no matter what the market is doing, we need to maintain that same level of attentiveness to folks. We need to be a problem solver. We need to take 5 minutes out of what we're doing and answer a question, answer a call. Just let people know that I'm on top of things. I think that's one of the things that you can do in any market when the market is really, really fast paced. We tend to have more time to do that when the market is slower. But I feel like doing it when the market is fast paced, keeping an even level practice of attentiveness, being available to folks, being responsive, letting them know when you'll get back to them, and then responding in an even faster amount of time. Just surprise people with your customer service and your attention to, I guess, being attentive. Attention to attentive, but that is my tip: attentiveness and being on top of the little detail. Hope that you found this helpful. Look forward to seeing you very soon. Hope you can be at this top producer panel. You can sign up in Sales Pro, the class schedule, or you can email Patricia Perlman at utahhomes.com and she can get you signed up, or reach out to me and I'll get you signed up as well. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
And speaking of seeing Stacy soon, you will see her soon because she's coming to our office tomorrow to do a live class on asking for appointments and lead generation, nurturing your leads. So we'll see a slide about that in a minute. Oh, whoops, there's our slide about Stacy. Okay, tomorrow, 1 to 3, in person, lead conversion. She said, if you can bring a printout of all of your people that are in your jelly bean jar or your database, bring that and a couple of highlighters. It's an actual workshop. We want you to leave with something done, but you know, Stacy's delightful. She always has great information and she's going to be in person. It'll be our first in-person class with Stacy in over a year. Can you believe that? So weird. Okay, and what I skipped right over was next week is our book club right after sales meeting. We're reading The Go-Giver. So if you haven't read it, it's super easy to read, you guys. It's short. It's a story. Pick it up, grab it. You can for sure get it done. If I can read 500 pages in 4 days, you can read this one in a week. Okay. Excellent. Okay. All right. Call Erica. Call Erica, you guys, if you need a copy of The Go-Giver. And hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow for our class. Okay. Transaction tips. Elisa had something she wanted to share today.
Yes. What was I sharing?
I was just thinking about it.
They can't see you.
Oh,
Can't see you.
Yeah, you have to stand right here so they can see you.
Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, my brain just lost.
Do you want to think about it for a minute? You can jump up when you remember.
No.
I can't remember what it was either. It was yesterday at 4 o'clock. You were like, we need to talk about this.
Something with transactions.
Okay, you think about that. Okay, we'll be back in a minute with Elisa. I know, what was it?
I'm going over it in my head. What I need to say.
Oh my gosh, I hate it when that happens. Okay, while she thinks of that, I'm going to show you guys something new that you may or may not have seen because it's not a new form, but it's a new addition to 2 of our forms, okay? So this is our buyer disclosure. First of all, let me say that the reason we have disclosures is because somebody at some time got sued for some reason, and now we have a disclosure. So the reason Coldwell Banker has 4 or 5 disclosures is to protect you and to protect your buyer and to protect the company, to make sure our agents are telling their clients the things that they are supposed to tell them. So we do need all of your disclosure forms signed. It protects you. The other thing is that I just found this out. If you got into trouble on a deal and your client came after you and we found that you had not had them sign your disclosure forms at the beginning of the transaction, it doesn't do anybody any good to sign them the day before closing, then the company does not have a responsibility to protect you, to defend you. So we can't defend you if you aren't doing the things that we're telling you to do, right? So get these disclosures signed at the beginning of the transaction. If you send them all over, I hear all the time that people say, oh, I just don't want to send them one more paper, or they're so annoyed that I keep sending them papers. We'll send them everything at once. Send them everything at once with an explanation of what it is, and they'll sign it and they'll be done with it. And you're not peppering them and you're not bothering them. Okay, so that's my rant on disclosures. Okay, I need to check the time, 10:51. Okay, so this is the seller disclosure on the left if you're facing the screen, and this is the buyer disclosure. You will see in section 22 and section 18 a new section called Public Infrastructure Districts. And I had very detailed notes, but I can't find them now. I can't see them. I don't know how to find them on here, and I don't want to lose the screen though. It's okay. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, I read through it enough times. Okay, so it's a new thing in the state of Utah. Part of it is to, what it does, a public infrastructure district will be a section of a community that is taxed differently than maybe a neighboring section because they're doing specific improvements to that area. So let's say that my neighborhood is going to get all brand new lighting, right? So everybody in this community is going to be taxed more heavily than the people 2 streets over because I'm getting these improvements. So it's a way for homeowners to pay for the improvements that they are getting to their neighborhood instead of spreading it across the entire city. So the challenge is that when there is a fee, not a fine, but a fee or a tax that's levied against them, it changes the taxes that your buyer will be paying for the next couple of years. So we want the buyers to know that they should be looking for this, and we want the sellers to know that they should be disclosing this, because it could be for 4 or 5 years and then it drops off. And it could be for a number of things. And this is a new law in the state of Utah that was just passed, that you can have these public infrastructure districts. It will show up on a title report. So a lot of times I know we have agents that get title reports and never even look at the preliminary title report, or they'll get the title report for their listing, but they won't get it until it's almost time to close. So this is why it's so important for you to make sure you get your preliminary title report at the beginning of your listing and at the beginning of going under contract, so that your buyer understands and your seller knows to disclose. And there might be sellers that have, most of them, I would guess, have no idea if they have this extra additional tax, but it could dramatically change it. And if you think of somebody who's on the bubble and then they get a $400 additional tax, I mean, on the bubble for qualifying for their loan, and then all of a sudden they have $400 additional they're going to have to pay, it could kill a deal. Yes, ma'am.
So on the preliminary title report, it will say public, what will it say? Special assessments?
I believe it should be under, I've never seen one. So this is just from our attorney.
Still be rare.
They're going to be rare, but you don't want to be the one that it does pop up on and you didn't know. I mean, we should be doing this anyway, right? We should be reading our PRs. We should be making sure that that our buyer knows what they're getting into and our sellers disclosing. So all I've been told is it will be on the preliminary title report. I would assume it would be under special assessment, but it's by the city or the county. It's not necessarily by an HOA.
So in California, they do this all the time. So they do this especially with new developments. So the city doesn't want to take it on. So the new development doesn't want to take it on either. So what they do is they accrue it in a separate tax.
Yeah.
In California, they call it a Malibu's tax, which can be actually quite costly. So they do it for parks. They do it for, the city doesn't want to pay for it. So they do it for parks, sidewalks, I mean, all kinds of things. And so my question is, in the Rev C, when it says special assessments, like the buyer pay, the seller will pay, or such and such, is it listed under that, or is it completely separate?
That's a good question.
Not in the real estate purchase contract right now. No, right now, I mean, it's under special assessments. I'm like, would this be considered a special assessment? That's what
I would consider it a special assessment.
Yes, right?
Because that section of the Rep C addresses things charged by the HOA, things charged by the city, the county, any government entity.
Kind of you're doing a
purchase agreement. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, thank
I
you,
would
Sarah.
think more of like the up and coming might be happening.
I would think so too. I think you're gonna have more issues in newer communities. So where
Like
we have,
daybreak and things like that, yeah.
where we have a lot of
Yeah, I
new
think it'll
construction.
be the opposite, because all our cities require developers to do the infrastructure. Now, it's gonna happen in downtown Lehigh where there's not a sidewalk for miles and blocks. And they're gonna put a sidewalk in and they're gonna charge all the old homes.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be new. We
Yeah.
require developers to put in parks, sidewalk, lighting, retention ponds, that there's not, the developer has to make it turnkey.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all homes.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So we all need to be watching out for it. So it's good to know.
And it'll be super rare, super rare.
It will be. I really don't think it's gonna happen a
Your
lot,
HOA doing
but
special assessment is not that rare.
yeah. You know what? It's just really a good reminder for us to be brushing up on things we should be doing anyway. And making sure that you know what this is so that you can explain it to your client. Because you'll probably have a seller say, I don't understand what section 22 is on my seller disclosures. And you need to be able to
No
explain
one's
that to them.
involved enough to even know what's going on.
That is true.
Till their bill comes to their door.
That is true. So, but it's their responsibility to disclose, so they need to find out, you need to know. So anyway, so sharpen up on that, make sure you're disclosing. Okay. Not seeing my notes. Don't forget, I know you can fix it. We'll practice later, Molly. You'll throw me all off. Open up an SEP. You can do it at wealthbuilderexpo.com and they'll help you get everything set up for your retirement account. Don't forget June 18th. I'm not going to watch this video, but June 18th is Susie Orman. I never say her name right. Susie Orman. 17th. Thank you. June 17th. You can spread this to all your family and friends, to all your SOI. People are invited to come. This was our Clients for Life last month, and it's all about protecting your money. Okay, so we are, like I said, we're not going to watch the video. There we go. Yes, there it is. June 17th at noon. All right, and we want to have everybody mark your calendar. We have a whole bunch of events coming up. So mark your calendar for July 31st. This is Utah, our Association of Realtors. And we are doing a luau, and it's going to be catered by the Hungry Hawaiian. And we have a professional dance group that's coming. It's going to be at the stage at Orem City Center Park. And it's $10 for you and a guest. $10 per person for you and a guest. But it's going to be amazing. So well worth the $10. There will be a shirtless, fiery sword dancer. Did you hear that? A shirtless, fiery sword dancer.
I would go make that joke.
It's $10 per person. Yeah. Per person. And you can only bring one person.
Where do we?
You can only bring one person. So we all know there's a lot of really big families in Utah County. So the social committee decided it's you and a guest.
$20 per.
It's $20 per couple.
Okay, where do you purchase the tickets?
They are not for sale yet. They will go on sale on July 1st, I believe. This is yes, registration opens July 1st and we only have 200 slots right now.
Is that you car putting that on?
Yes.
So do you purchase it at Uber or you do it online?
Do it online. Yep. You can call UCAR too. They'll do it over the phone. Or if you're down there.
Fees are due, by the way.
Yes, your fees are due.
I said that for myself.
This is always when we see people get out of real estate because they're like, never mind, I don't want to pay my dues. So yes, so it's going to be loads of fun, you guys. So put it on your calendar. Christy and Erica and I are all on the social committee, and it's going to be really fun.
Aaron asked the question, isn't that the same day as our pool party?
No.
Yeah.
Yep, the pool party is July 30th. And it's not too late if you wanted.
You know, I put out I said I took a couple of my clients who are like, it's all right, can't come tonight. So don't send it out early.
What?
They thought the pool party was tonight?
Oh, I sent it to them, even though it says the date.
July 30th.
And they're like, sorry, I can't come tonight. I was like, haha, good thing it's not tonight. So it's just going to send the info.
Yeah, I just put a save the date on my Facebook, and then in a couple of weeks, I would really start advertising the heck out of it. All right, just so you know, Chris Jensen, who was my boss, he got moved up. He is overseeing Colorado and Utah. So new to fill his shoes is Hannah Cutler, who some of you might know from our Union Heights and Sugar House office. So she is going to fill a new role as the district manager, and she will oversee. So she'll be between Chris and the brokers here in Utah. So just so you know that we had that organizational change. She's great, super smart, super sharp, been in real estate for a really long time. So Jen Blue, who wants to go to New York with me? Skylar's shaking his head. How rude. So Jen Blue is October 4th through the 7th. So if you guys want to go, they are going to roll out registration. Do you know what date is this?
Soon.
It's soon. It's like next week, I think.
And it's gonna be limited numbers.
It's limited numbers, of course, because it's New York and COVID.
You can go to lunch with AOC.
95%.
I mean, I'm from Chicago.
What was that,
Go to lunch with AOC and
95%.
Cuomo and it'll be great.
In New York, really?
95%.
I'm not worried. We'll travel in a pack of 8.
Yeah, okay.
You guys, how about you guys?
Not with those guns, it's not as good as one with a gun.
I'm not gonna ask anybody to bring a gun, but if you want to bring one, I'm not gonna ask you if you did. But if you want to go with me, watch for the registration. It's coming up. It will probably sell out quickly. And if we get a group, if we can talk about a big Airbnb, or there's lots of different options that we can do. Anyway, it'll be October 4th through the 7th. It'll be a blast. It's always really good information and a lot of fun. And I'm hoping to go see a Broadway show or two.
There is supposed to be an online companion piece to it as well.
Oh, yes, there will be a digital version. So if you don't want to go to New York, you can still watch the classes from here.
Different.
It will be.
It's much good stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Oh, whoops. I forgot the golf. That's okay. We don't need to go over the golf thing. Happy birthday to Zach Larson. And then we want to congratulate everybody that's on our top 50. So there's the awesome Porch Light team coming in at number 7 for the month and number 7 for the year.
This is the wrong one. It's number 9 and number 7.
Dang
I
it.
sent you the new one.
Oh,
Sorry.
I thought I put it in. Whoops. Okay. Sorry, number 9 for the month. But number 7 year to date. Lucky number 7. Okay, so congratulations to Porch Light. Okay, you're gonna have to correct me on all of these. Did I do all the wrong ones? Is this one right? Okay. Okay, good. Ahmed Salah coming in at month today at number 36. Brian Olson at number 39. You guys, we have a lot of people on the top 50 this month. Carrie Dye at number 41. Aaron McBride, who's on our call at number 50. Adana Geddes, number 35 for the month and 24 year to date. Woohoo! Campbell, you guys, look at this. Kathy you're gonna die. We have 3 people in the top 10, you guys. Kathy Campbell, number 4 and number 9 year to date. Karen Curtis, number 22 for the month and number 8 year to date. And coming in, leading the pack is Cindy Bennington, who is number 23 for the month and number 6 year to date. You're in the top 10, my friend.
You're not on that top 5.
This is out of 850 agents, you guys.
We'll put her in the top 5. Right?
Yes, they will. Yeah, killing it. So way to go, you guys. Way to represent Orem. I love it. I love it, love it. All right. Oh, Elisa remembered her turn elected. Okay, get up here. Get up here. You're not gonna like it.
Cancellations, I need you to remember, if you have a cancellation, you need to send the cancellation to me, or else your buyer is not getting their earnest money back, because I will not know. They've been having issues in the back end, so that's how they are doing it right now. I think it'll change over time. Yes.
I have a question about that. Just if our buyer cancels and an earnest money refund comes in a check.
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
But then they have to, if they go under contract again, they have to rewire money. Is that correct?
So you can wire it, or you can send another. I prefer cashier's check. Personal just takes too long to get it back to them if it cancels again. So that means it will hold up that money until the company puts hold on money. So if it's a personal check, they'll put a hold. If it's a cashier's check, it's good as cash. So it'll just be.
But if I put a hold, it just.
Hypothetical situation.
Hypothetical.
My buyer who canceled on Friday goes under contract today, she hasn't gotten their refund. Can we just rip up that check and we still have her earnest money?
Yeah, so just let me know. I'm guessing it should be here today, but if it's not here today and you decide you want to put it under, just let me know and I can just reach out to escrow at that point.
So if they don't cash the check,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But if they cash the check, then we will take a cashier's check so they don't have to pay more wire fees.
Yes, yes. Just please no personal checks. It's so hard. And then it gets so frustrating when the client gets upset because Coldwell Banker put a hold on it. And then we'll ask for a settlement, their bank statements, and they don't want to show us their bank statements, which I totally get, but that's the only way that they'll release the funds if if you show them that the check is good. So just remember, if you have a cancellation, I've had a couple of them, I've gone into Loop and realized even if you send it to transaction manager, it used to, you'd send it to transaction manager and it would automatically take care of itself. But there's been a couple issues on the back end of if they've already sent it, if they haven't already sent it. So right now they're just asking you to send your cancellations to your OA and just let us know. So we're trying to keep an eye out for on our end as well. As this, I think, is still a little bit not smooth, but so if you just remember to send it to me, I will get that taken care of that day. So that was my only thing.
Yay.
So thank you.
Good job. You remembered. Way to go. And just so you know, Coldwell Banker isn't putting a hold on money because we're mean. It's a personal check. We have to make sure it clears, right? So we can't refund it until it clears and they people, it is. They'll come in, they'll write a check, then they'll cancel, then they'll ask for the money back, and then the check doesn't clear.
I can't tell you how
People
many
go to
have
jail.
happened. A
Yeah.
lot bounce. A lot.
A lot bounce, which you would not think when someone's buying a house, their check's gonna bounce, but it happens. So it's just good business practice is all it is. It's 5 days, right?
What?
How long do we hold it for?
It's up to 10 days. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's business days. That's Monday through Friday. So if you give it to me on a Friday, it's gonna be all that weekend and the next weekend. So it turns out to be like 2 or 3 days before I can get the money back.
Yeah.
That's why I just asked.
So before we leave, there we go. Oh, shoot, I lost there we go. I'm gonna stop sharing the screen. Does anybody have any upcoming listings they want to share with the group or any particular needs or wants that we need to talk about? Oh, whoops. Did I turn the TV off? Maybe I did. Anybody needs and wants new listings?
Yeah, 2 listings.
See why we pay attention, Skylar?
One's going up 20 minutes after this meeting's over. Eagle Mountain Townhouse, 3,200 square feet, a movie theater, 5 bedrooms on the golf course, new floor, new kitchen, 445. And then Thursday, 1,200 square foot top unit condo, Eagle Mountain Ranches, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 275.
Awesome. Good. Anybody else?
I need you to buy my house.
I would love to. You'll have to tell my boss to give me a raise.
She wants to be top 5.
She does. She's got to get there this month. I will tell you, Colton's going to put this on the Facebook page later today, but he has somebody looking for an event space. So either an old home that could be zoned commercially so that they could use it for an event space or some kind of commercial space. So if anybody knows of anything.
Same idea, kind of. We have somebody who's looking for a commercial kitchen that they could use during the week and then rent out the rest of the space as a reception area on the weekends.
Perfect.
They're looking for something like that, if you know of anything. And preferably between Provo south to Bluffdale.
Okay.
Close to the freeway.
Okay. Anybody else? Anyone on Zoom have anything that they're looking for or new listings? Okay, then that's it. We made it. This is like really our first official one hybrid because the last one nobody showed up for except us. Yeah, Colleen was here. That's right. Colleen's like, what about me? All right, you guys. Okay, thanks for tuning in. See you later. Oh, I guess we better stop the recording, huh? There's treats if anyone's hungry. Oh, yeah, I know. I feel so bad. Someone told me about